to come through for real. After this time I'll be through for real. Even I know you ain't no good for me, but you feel so good to me. Every time I come back I try to leave. So how you end up back with me? Oh, this ain't what I want, this is something else. Something that ain't good for my health. And I've been searching but I can't get no help. And I don't feel like myself. Oh, yeah. That's why I was to come through for it. This time I'll be through for it. This time I'll be through for it. I'll be through sharing some new for me. That's why.
Oh, hello, everyone. Hope you guys are having the most amazing Friday and ready to get into this. Listen, we're not gonna be before you long, all right? Because a whole lot of nothing happened in this episode. And I'm gonna give it the best that I can do with what I got, right? Ain't that what Mariah said? But first, Tyra, over there at Struggle Reviews TV, how are you doing today? And are you ready to get into the divorced people?
Yeah, they gave us all this trauma this episode, so I'm gonna assume they want us to do something with it. I'm awesome.
All right. Well, let's get right into it. Because I guess that's what we're here to do. That's my job and it's what I love. So that's what we're gonna do today. But of course, this was episode 6. And we're easing on down the road, honey. We are getting our way, making our way downtown. So Tyra, let's start here. Episode 6, excuse me, whatever. What were your overall thoughts of this current episode?
I'm tired, Tyler. I'm tired, boss. That's too damn bad. I'm tired. We are tired. Like, I don't know why. Even in this particular circumstance, divorced sisters or not, we will dig into the depths of hell to find some trauma. And I was real cute with the trauma of he didn't open the door for me, and we'll get to that. But
Mhm.
everything that unfolded after that, I was like, you know what? Give us a break. Like, give us a break. Nothing. Y'all ever see somebody dancing to a song or have on a certain like or entertainer? Like, now ain't nothing in your catalog worth all that pop locking and dropping. This was that. What nothing going on that warranted what we got this episode. Tyler tried it, but this is what we do. I think he's trying to elicit a response or because you can't be talking to anybody. Who are you talking to? I thought that this was very petty and low hanging fruit, but I've grown to not expect anything else here.
I mean, so here's the thing. I can deal with a whole lot of stuff. I can. I can deal with it. But that traumatic event wasn't no reason for me to stay in the driveway of my house all night sitting in the car. This was not the same situation, Ty. I don't know why you were trying to conflate these moments and make it something that it really wasn't. That pissed me off. And then the fact that we can hear Tyler Perry directing the episode saying action. Like, if we would stop and say, I'm gonna give let's give this show 8 weeks to cook. Let's give it 2 months. Let's shoot it in 2 months versus 2 days. We might be able to pay a little bit better attention to detail and not do that. I feel like this was sloppy. It was thrown together. And honestly, this is probably my least favorite episode of all the episodes up to now, Tyra.
Yeah, this felt it felt it just felt very cheap. Like, ooh, what everything I can do to elicit something. It was just like trauma on top of trauma. And it just you just want better. Especially with these ladies. Like you got Latoya here. A lot of them are capable, but if you only give them so much to work with, then what do we expect to gain from this show?
I don't know. I mean, because she was doing her good acting. People was trying to work with what they had. I would never come for the actors, but I will always come for the direction because that was Come on now. We can do a lot of things. We had to do that. Hey, Modern Gal POV. Hey, just discovered you ladies and you have me rolling. Great reviews. Thank you for being here and welcome.
Yeah,
We
welcome.
appreciate you. So now Heavier Than Words was the title of this episode. Geneva confronts Yara with false intentions of a playdate between their daughters. Pastor Jefferson learns disturbing news about his wife's past that makes him more compassionate towards her. Again, I would just say if you're watching, just suspend reality like you do with most of the properties over here in the Tyler Perry streets. But let's start over here with Rashida. Um, yeah. Tiffany told all Rashida's business this episode. We find out, of course, that she did stay in the car all night. And we know that as episode 5 was ending, hubby got a call talking about, baby, are you in the car by yourself yet? Right. And so we had to address that immediately. And like I said, I didn't think Devon Franklin was going over there. I didn't think he would. And maybe he hasn't. Maybe he has. It's still very ambiguous to me. But of course, he says, oh, no, I thought I was calling my wife. Never, Pastor, never, Reverend. Well, okay. She goes in the house because she's still proclaimed about it. And they continue to have a conversation like, man, you can't call me with this foolishness. What are you doing? Like, oh, no, Pastor, I'm so sorry. It'll never happen again. Yada, yada, yada. But where are you right now? Can I come pick you up? Do you need me to be there? No, I need you to worry about yourself while I worry about what's going on here, right? He takes a moment, and as he's sitting there, Tiffany calls, where is Rashida? I need to talk to my friend. First of all, Rashida's not your friend either, Tiffany. But they have this conversation, and she's like, okay, tell me what happened. She's mad. Tell me what happened. And he says, she stayed in the car all night. I didn't open her damn door, and she stayed in the car. Oh, God, it's over. Oh, just pack your bag right now, Jefferson. The relationship's over. That's something you can never do to Rashida. It's over. It's a wrap. What do you mean? Don't tell me, don't tell me, tell me. Don't. I think we spent 10 minutes there going back and forth about, don't
Girl.
tell me, don't tell me. I can't tell you. Tell me. I can't. Tell me. Well, guess. Can you guess? Just tell me. So finally, the story comes out that back in her college days, Rashida, who was a pastor's daughter, apparently went to this frat party with her boyfriend. Her boyfriend set her up to get SA'd by a group of guys, and he held the door shut. He didn't open the door for her when she was trying to escape from the brutality that was happening to her. Trigger warning, sorry. But again, I hate that happened to Rashida. I hate it, Tyra. No woman deserves to have their yes or no taken away from them. Consent, mandatory. I would never take anything away from the damn story, but please. He didn't open a car door.
Girl.
They took you there. Okay, but hold on, because first, but wait, there's more. You didn't sat down with many a hoes in the congregation and fought the allegations against your husband being a perpetrator. You think he's sleeping with the deacon. You think he's sleeping with the chick up the street. And this is the thing that would make you leave the marriage, Rashida? Tyra, talk to me about this and make it make sense for me. You make it make sense, sis.
Don't put that on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't put that on me. This is such serious subject matter, and this felt very juvenile and trivial. If we are going to go on Rashida's terms and triggers, baby, if you walk into a restaurant before me and don't hold that door, it's over. I'm verklempt. I'm triggered. Like, it was such a weird thing to equate and word the story in the he didn't open the door for me. I was like, are you serious? Especially leaving off of the previous episode where Rashida looks absolutely ridiculous. We don't know anything about this. It just looks like, oh, if you don't get out, girl, you could have been at the Hilton. You could have been anywhere. Ritz Carlton. You could have been anywhere. You decided to stay there, and this is your statement piece. Like, you didn't open the door for me. And you know how I felt watching. I was like, actually, if she's still sitting, wait for them and open the door, I swear. And that's exactly where she was. But first of all, as if we needed any more reasons for them to treat Tiffany less than. Like, oh, not she running her mouth. Not she running her mouth, telling my personal business. I only told 2 of my friends ever. It had to be her. Like, they already are low key tolerating each other if your name isn't Geneva. So that wasn't great. But the back and forth in the scene, like the time spent on tell me, it was exhausting. It was so exhausting, Tyler. Please, that was an issue in itself, but unfortunately, it's expected. I felt like this was handled weirdly. I just didn't how Rashida's energy was up and down, her emotions, where she could be sad one moment and he didn't open the door and I'm triggered, and drop all the way down into, hey girl, yeah, come on over. Uh-huh. What? Oh girl, you what? You ain't showered? Uh-huh. Oh, but you didn't open the door for me. It's what are we doing here? What are you doing? I wish that this could have been handled with care if we're gonna try to elicit some emotion here and really delve deep into this type of trauma. But it's Tyler, and he didn't care. He just wanted to do something in the scene. And not only did he not open the door for me, but I've been assaulted in this way, and it was a trigger. I thought that that was very, very lazy.
It was. It was. And of course, just another reason to cause a division in this friendship that's not really a friendship. I don't even know why we're still proclaiming that to be here. After watching, we're what, 6 episodes deep now. After watching, I think my biggest issue with Rashida is that she's not just supposed to be a first lady of the church,
Mhm.
which would be just the wife of the pastor. She's supposed to be an actual pastor
Yeah.
at the church. And all the while, not only is she behaving very erratically, very insecurely, very moving very oddly in her marriage, because you guys are both people of God, right? And have been together for all of these 100 years. This man you married, have these old ass kids with, and you've never sat down and bared your soul to him about the traumas, the things you've endured in your life. How can he love you properly if you have never opened that part of yourself up to him? And then outside of that, Rashida has a major character issue. She has major character flaws, right? Because there's no way you're aiding and abetting the poetry that we're going to get into later on in this episode. It really sends me, because who are you really, Rashida?
I said there has to be another side to her, and it's, they try to keep it close. Where she was a preacher's kid, and she snuck out and she wasn't supposed to. This you can't align yourself with poetry in the ways of a Geneva and be like a woman. I guess that's supposed to add complexities to her character, but
Mm-mm.
no, it's just trash. Like everybody's trash.
Cause it's like, oh no, take your ass home, but come over here and let's talk about it, girl, and give me all the details. And Geneva
Hmm.
feel comfortable enough to say in the church house, oh, that turned me on. Anyway, we're
Hmm.
gonna get to it,
That
cause
shit
girl,
turns me on. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
That shit
No Naomi this episode, unless I missed it, Tyra. Keep me
No,
honest here.
no,
But
we had a break. We had a break, a much needed one, if I may say so myself. Love you, but it can be a lot because we only give Naomi one particular note, and it's I'm not
hell,
bitter. I'm mad as hell. She's just mad, and I'm coming for what's mine. And can you really knock off my husband? That's all we've given her thus far. So it was a little quieter this episode.
it was. Amen. I said no Naomi this episode. This must mean she's gonna be super crazed next
Next
episode.
episode.
So button your seatbelts, fasten your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen, because I think Naomi will be in rare form. If she's not rolling over drunk next episode or getting tossed up to the ceiling by Bolo, she's definitely going to be on 10 the next time we see her. Next, we have Bridget. She's still the help now, but now she's around the way girl help, Tyra, because why did her entire vernacular change this episode? It was like, yeah, girl, you could let me in this office. Yeah, I'm good. Huh? Bridget, like, so not only get out the room because my real friend's here and we need to have a private conversation that you're not privy to because you're not my friend. Go, ain't you supposed to be pulling up that contract? Aren't you the help? But then it's also, girl, you know I can stay around. Don't worry about all that. He was, my man was at the. I need them to do something with Bridget that's useful, of sustenance, like that's I don't like how she's placed. I don't like how she's positioned here. And I don't like how they treat her. Like, I literally hate it. Every time they're going to put her in a very subservient role in relation to who they are. Where'd you get her from? I think that's what Geneva said this episode. Where'd you find her? Like, where'd you get her from? Like, everything about it, I hate. And she really feels like these people are her friends. Talk to me about Bridget this episode, Tyra. I
Ain't
can't.
nobody her friend but the lovable Enrico. Everybody else, no. I don't know where the around the way. Had me some lean last week, y'all. You got some? I see. You got some?
Where,
It was very hood rat. So, okay,
where did it
if
come
you say
from?
so. Um, Bridget is God. Bridget is already, playing Z in the friendship circle. She's already on the lower end of the totem pole economically in their circle. Then we give her this trash man in the circle who's of nothing. Like he can't even have a damn job. He's a bum, a dusty bum, a YN. Okay. Then we have her be the help, and the help that we don't want around, because you're only here for one. But like, don't try to get personal with me, Bridget. I'm like, if she's just an assistant, just let her be that. Don't try to ingratiate her as if, oh, we go way back. It does not give that. And then you give her this loathing self worth. Don't tell me what I need. Don't tell me I need a better man, or I need whatever. You don't know my life. Like, what is this? I hate this for Bridget, but Bridget can't win for losing. Bridget is just suffering in every facet of her life.
She is. I mean, it's just sad to watch. And she's just happy to be in the room. Like, I'm just happy to be here. I really hate how they've placed her character. I hope she turns out to be diabolical and really does something treacherous in the end. Or, Tyler's gonna mix it up. Somebody gonna be our villain within the friend group. And here, let's go over Geneva, because they ain't changed their clothes no way. I couldn't find the images for the episode. So anyway, but we have her over here still in the same dress for more than half the episode because she refuses to take a bath. She done went to the school, then followed William, saw him give that lady a daisy, then followed that lady to Agoy, yoga backwards, her Agoy studio, then pretended, X, Y, and Z. I want to do a play date with your daughter. Oh, your husband usually drops the kids. Like, yes, my husband does. Plants her phone there to try to catch some sort of secret conversation, all the while funky from the night before. When I mean to tell you that damn Naomi probably threw up on her. There was hot coffee spilled, or lukewarm coffee flung across the room. You done been to the jailhouse, in the jail cell. You done been home, ate silver dollar pancakes that husband of yours made, rode around in the car, and now you're still here in the same drawers that you had on all day and night. And even old girl said, yeah, you need to take a shower. Geneva is terrible. I hate everything about her character. The fact that she hates her husband, that she's really just doing this, not that she cares whether her husband is doing anything with anybody else, but the fact that she wants just this to justify her getting back with Javon because he has a big dingaling. Yes, I said it. It came out this episode that the reason why she's so infatuated with Javon is because he has a huge dingaling, the biggest dingaling she's ever dingalinged before. It changed her life. And if Tiffany gets a piece of this dingaling of gold, she's going to lose it and she'll never get her man back. So for that reason, Tiffany must pay, Tyra, because why?
Wait,
He must
I was like, you
have
gotta hit the Tamar. Ding-a-ling of gold. Yeah.
Mhm.
Um. First of all, you left one thing off the list in her in this dusty green dress. Because let's not act like she wasn't foaming from the coochie since she's seen Javon. I know she been hot and bothered, so she all moist in between the thighs, riding around trying to get dirt, smoking that damn cigarette. Who are you, Magnum PI? Just because you're a lawyer doesn't make you Magnum PI. Please, ma'am.
Toya, not yet, Toya. She did that later. She was in that green dress riding around town chasing after a yoga first. And then she went back after she put on some clean clothes.
Riding past your house. The girl, this is you ain't Monica. Take your girl. Because she's just so proclaimed. I gotta find the dirt. I just know he down here cheating at the Agoy. Oh Lord. The whole little mission this episode, the stunts and shows, it's reflective that when she tried to get on in there and get into the custodial's good graces, and like it's like she's manipulating something, like she's smarter than the average bear. Where please, this is the dumbest lawyer. She's a lawyer over there in that Sistas universe. This is the same lawyer with the same caliber of Andy. If you watch Sistas, then you know what Andy be over there doing. Like, girl, you're a lawyer in uniform and name only. Please. This was just trash. She is such a trash person. And just when I was hoping you would give some depth as to why you would ever want to follow behind this dusty, traveling, slithering, house of slithering ass man, you correlated to the size of his penis. Girl, get some
All of
get some
that.
get some help. Get some help, because I ain't never had it like that. And we're trying to set her up to just be that bored wife, because William is so uninspiring. And like I said, if you don't know what to do with him, I'll show you what to do with him. I'll marry his ass in a second and have some babies, black ashy babies. Because what are we doing here, Geneva? What we won't do is do that to William. But whatever. Knowing Tyler, he may try to make William diabolical just on GP. Disgusting, disgusting, disgusting individual. I hope like this blows up and this plays in her face, because she's playing in Tiffany's face. Please, girl, get a life. Ugh. Ugh.
It's just, it's the fact. And you know, people love Tyler amidst everything. People still gonna ride for him. But at the end of the day, does he like or understand the black woman? This is I'm not giving my opinion. I am asking you, does he love or respect black women? Because here's the thing. I understand that gets hard in a marriage that you done been in for years, right? And I can understand if he's ignored you in your particular needs. I can understand if he done stepped out on you before, if he's hitting you down. You know what I mean? Or maybe you've even just grown apart. But for Tyler to sit up here and trivialize it to the point of this black woman is just concerned about the size of this man's dingling. She's ready to blow up her whole marriage. She didn't had a baby by this big dingling, ready to leave this good man who's at home making her silver dollar pancakes, Tyra. All about a dingling. It's so small, it's so petty, and we're beyond that. Like we're be are we are let me ask this, are we beyond that?
Lust. It's lusty. It's right over there next to Naomi and her whips and chains. It's just lust. I'm just lusting in the loins down for this man that I am going to neglect my own well-being as well as my so-called friends. It's disturbing. Like you said, Sisters is in black only. These people don't care about each other. Now, maybe if this was Latoya, if this was Rashida, we would care, because what you're not going to do is play on my friend's top. But the fact that both of them would sit and conspire to sit on this, as far as Tiffany is concerned, we know who these women are. They're just not good people, and that's okay.
They're mean girls. And Tiffany, baby, nobody is your friend over here, because the way it was all of this hatred towards Tiffany, I got to get her out of there. You know they can't be together. Well, I know they can't be together. Yeah, but
How do I
you
get her off
that
of him?
feeling.
How do I get her off of him? I said, girl,
Just what?
what? How do I get her off of him?
Like I
Because
just
he got
that's mine.
he got
Just
big stick. Oh,
it's just so y'all. It's just so. I'm not letting them silver dollar because that takes precision. Tyra said they from the box, but I am choosing to
girl, that
believe
is from the
that
box. That was an ego.
Ronrico made that batter and he poured them in them little silver dollar.
A toaster strudel
shapes.
pancake.
Listen, that's what. Listen. Whatever he did, he took his time and he did it. You know, Javon is the baby father. You know, William ain't even got none. He's trying to take her to Italy to get some cat. He can't get none. And Tiffany over here is just clueless. She tried to ask a single question, I think, like, well, what's going on? But she don't really care that much. She just, finally found a man she thinks likes her, and he's playing with her too. Tiffany is losing in all areas, and I hate that. I hate it. I hate it for her because Tiffany is the only one that has shown herself to be a friend to any of these ladies in their particular time of need, especially Geneva. When we meet Geneva's character in episode 1, it's a Tiffany who's consoling her, telling her to relax. William would never betray you that way. William is a good man. You're a good mom. You're doing everything you can do, sis. Remember this happened. Remember that. We've had some good times. Like, really extended herself when Naomi's ex-husband got up there and sold the Crackhead Brothers painting. Who was putting up the bid? You know what I'm saying? Tiffany has shown herself to be a friend in these streets, and she is no worse for the wear at this point. She's not winning any favors, and I feel like they're gonna set her up. Because what y'all gonna do? It was giving Mean Girls. It was giving we need to do something to make him run away from her.
She said, how do I get her off of him? What? She's just trying to show him a house directly. Like, I don't want her to be this clueless. And then the fact that we do have Tiffany being this clueless and even questioning Javon's intention. Like, you just met me. You all over me. What's going on? Flowers, the whole thing. Really, Geneva? Are you really going to ignore my phone calls? You scream like, what's going on? You're being weird. Like, what's happening? I don't like this cloak and dagger. But at the same time, she got that silly ass smirk when he rolls up and, yeah. we spoke on the phone the whole way here, and I'm gonna show him this house, and it was given ah ha ha. Like, if you know enough in your dynamic with this man to even have a hint of ha ha ha, got your man, or whatever the hell this is, get out of there.
Okay.
The killer's inside the house, Tiffany. The killer's in the house. Like, it's that. I don't know what else she needs. If your friend's energy has shifted completely from you to where now you're an enemy, like we said that she would be, all behind this man, why are we even entertaining it? But this is where we are. I think we're gonna have them knocking boots and the whole nine, and she gonna be over there trying to see what that be like. Like I told you, she gonna be in the man's face. I bet you Tiffany don't do it like this. Girl, get a job.
She act like she want to watch. It turned me on. Seeing them over there, it turned me on. Girl, what are you talking
That
about? Like,
shit
ugh.
turns me on. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I hate it. So, of course, now we can get into the episode. I'll always look, open your day. That's supposed to be open your door from now on. He'll always open her door. Child, forget. My heart wasn't in it today, y'all.
Open
It
your
wasn't.
day as well, because you better open that goddamn day, Rashida.
Open that day. But so even in this moment where we're supposed to believe that Jefferson has ever loved his wife, I don't, because he's treated her like he's hated her since episode 1. Now he's coming, oh man, I'm so sorry, baby. I love you. It's just that I'm a black man, and you have more notoriety than me. Your book is going to do better sales than mine. And I have to work for people to like me, baby. They don't like me, baby, like they like you. And I just feel inferior to your light, to your glow, queen. It was giving Hotep. It was giving, baby, Grand Rising Queen. I'm just trying to see what it's like to be in your orbit, because me on my own, I'm nothing without you. That's what it gave. And it was pissing me off, sir, because you've never shown any affection or love to this woman. Now that you find out about her trauma, is sunlight, moon of my life, sun of my stars. I need you, girl. Don't leave. Are you leaving me? Where I'm gonna go? Where I'm gonna go, Jeff? I'm gonna be right here, Jeff. Okay, who told you? Who told you my damn secret? Only two people. It was It was that whole Tiffany, wasn't? Tiffany gonna have to pay. That ain't my friend. All I needed was for her to have a cigarette. Well, baby, just promise me you're gonna be cool and you're gonna be here. Where the hell am I gonna go, Jeff? This is my house. I
So she can flick it.
It gave drunk auntie. I didn't know what was happening here in the moment, and I don't know what was going on with him. I'm just listen. Tyra, go ahead, girl. I ain't got nothing else
I
right
just
now.
I just hated every bit of this. Like, first we have to, low key leave that door open. Are you really sneaking with the deacon? Because Pastor, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. Like, oh well, I was actually trying to call. If he mentions whatever this woman is or this wife this whole time, baby, clearly you have an affection for the pastor, regardless of what's going on. Do you need something? I'm at your beck and call. Whatever you need. Is your arm okay? How did that like, sir? And the whole breakdown of, are you sleeping? You're sleeping with her, and everybody knows it. Like, are you sleeping? No, babe, me? Would have been, I've never, no. Like, but it's still like they're leaving the door open that later, maybe, we can catch him sneak texting this man. Please, Tyler. When we got up in here, and it was, okay, how do I say this? I am really over Tyler in this he can pay the light bill narrative. He had a couple men this episode acting like they ain't never had ice water in the desert. I ain't never had nothing. I ain't never been nowhere. Ain't nobody ever believed in me. I'm emasculated. Oh, you just get up there. You're a pastor. Like I'm doing this. I'm doing 2 and 3 sermons every week. Just keep a roof over. Just too much. Oh Lord. Oh Rashida. Please. The fact that he's treated her like dirt since we've met him, and now it says a lot about his character in their marriage. First, she didn't even know about it, but it's for you to show her an ounce of kindness and concern. You have to find out that she was raped in college. This is insane. This is insane.
Game great
And
at
then
that.
we gotta get I'm a young black man doing all I can. If you don't get out of my face, Devon's ass sat up there on that bed and told us everything except Big Mama died and his crops didn't come in. Leave! Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Big Mama died, lost a good leg. The crops didn't come in. They coming to collect next. Please, not you being emasculated. Wouldn't want to do that because you're more successful than me. And you had him sit there and say this with a straight face. Like you've had beef with me because of my standing in our church. Are you out of your mind?
I like you.
Please. Please, I hated all of this. And then, like I said, the up and down emotional roller coaster of all things Rashida, it was a Kiki on the phone just in a minute. Why are you here? Why are you still here? Huh? And then, of course, it's a beam of light by the time they make it to the church because we apparently got it on.
Yeah, we holding hands. We, boot up.
To wait for you. I wanted to wait for you because I'm here. Or were you going to leave me? Because why? It's like, because you can't leave me. I don't have a leg to stand on, Rashida, if you leave me. That's not how you've been moving all these episodes that we've seen. What this narrative is disturbing. Tyler must pay.
You're not leaving. Where am I go? Where am I go, Jeff?
Where am I go? Where am I go, Jeff? Huh? Who said I was gonna leave you? Huh? Whoever said that? Where am I go? Huh? I just need space. Okay.
I cannot.
Yeah. It was giving. Thank you for thinking of your children. I'm just tired.
Thank you
For thinking of your children.
I've been to the bank, John. I'm not. You, on the other hand, should be.
You picked tonight to flaunt your whore in front of all your friends and your business partners. What the hell are they supposed to think, John? I'm sick of this. We've seen it before, Tyler, and it was done better. Leave us alone. Leave us alone.
Now we're back in the church house, holding hands and making things work, Tyra. The good deacon is there ready to serve. In what capacity, I don't know. But he's there ready to serve. And we are presenting a united front just in time for crisis, Tyra. Just in time for crisis. Let's see if we can get to the crisis. Oh, hold on. I think the crisis is later. Hold on. Pardon me. Let's go here first because we did. This is supposed to be at the church, but I didn't have the picture. So she's going to take my man. His flirtation with her turns me on, though. I hate Tiffany. I hate my friend who's held me down and been by my side since college. I hate her now because of that big ding-a-ling, Tyra. It's all about the ding-a-ling. And then we have Rashida. Well, girl, how it turn you on? Like, oh, girl, you crazy. Girl, don't do nothing. Tiffany, yeah, you right, though. Because Tiffany can't be with, yeah. We going to have to figure this out. We going to have to, figure. So let me counsel you into your hoetry. Not say come from among them and be separate. No, go be a hoe. But let's see how we can get Tiffany to extricate herself quickly and expeditiously. Tyra, this conversation?
We spoke on it earlier. It was Rashida for me. I'm not expecting Geneva to be anything more than she is. But we just have to be diabolical down in the church. Like, first of all, this is not a conversation for the church. Let's start there. But how complicit Rashida was? Girl, what? Like, you want to be with Javon? That girl, he laid it on you that thick. It was that good. That's when you just trying to look for something. Yeah, and she felt like she was trying to have in saving grace by bringing up their marriage. Well, you got a good man, Savannah. He's probably never even cheated on you. Like, he's a great dad. Like, he's the best thing that ever happened. You're going to give that up? But if you are, we speaking French now? What do we have to do? What, Rashida, what? What? But to rationalize this with Geneva, it's all just D. That's the best you could do.
Yeah, ding-a-ling.
We couldn't even go into, like, even though we were both married, even though he might be, the babies, like, I love that man. I have an affinity. Like, we got to know each other. We reach each other in a way that William and I just can't. He's, spontaneous. It's never boring. Like, I have a great, like, one time it was no intimacy or just robust. It's the D. It's so big. It's girthy. Did you see the weight on that thing? Did you see on what my money don't jiggle, it folds. Girl, get a life. Get a life if that's what's really driving you. This was sad. I feel sorry for William at this point. Geneva can never do anything to save. And her being Magnum PI, as Tyler Garrett cutting this thing. What did Tyler say? All right, action, cut. Tyler, are you in the background? Tyler, is that you? Yeah. We didn't want to edit that out, Tyler. Action. Why in the episode, Tyler? Why? That and her, foiling around in that two-piece leather outfit,
in the summertime.
smoking that cigarette in the car. Like, yeah, I'm gonna find some dirt. And Rashida even says that you're just trying to validate what you're doing, and to drop your marriage. You want Javon that bad, girl? He ain't never had none of that D. It's just,
That's some good
please,
D.
we got to do something before he gives it to Tiffany. Once he gives her the key, it's up and it's stuck. She just ain't gonna never go nowhere. She's gonna be stuck like me. We got to get her off of him. Now we have to save our friend. I need to prioritize her. Rashida didn't even check her narratively in that light. We got to get her off of him.
Get her off immediately. Get her off of him. And again, yeah, so she drops the phone off in the Agoy studio and thinks she done found some dirt, but that lady ain't talking to William. That lady ain't talking to
You
William.
don't have my husband's number already? Huh? And then she's not even like inconspicuous. Like, girl, stupid.
Jesus, I can't. And then, of course, the
I ain't never had nothing. You don't believe in me. My own mama ain't.
girl,
Go
I have it behind me, but it says, "Not even my own mama loves me. You don't
Do
want
it
me, but
then,
mama
Dusty.
don't want me.
Do it.
Don't
Don't call
nobody."
me with no idle threats. Gone. Since you got your degree, you know every damn thing. Pull the trigger. Look at here. I am never one to be any type of insensitive to this subject matter. But Tyler, you play in our face with this funky man. First, you have him be a murder was Dusty last episode. Because if we didn't stop him, you were going to hit him over the head. Okay? There was that. We're violent. We're pushing her on the floor. We're laying up in this lady house, not doing nothing but slinging dick. I'm sorry, D that she doesn't even want. Being Dusty, you can't shower. You don't own anything. You don't have a job. No ambition, no nothing. But I need you to be quiet in your own house on your phone because I'm trying to rest. We do that. We leave, and then we call with stunts and shows on this phone. Baby, please. And then it was Bridget for me going out of her damn mind. Oh no. Oh baby, no. Oh, I love you. Oh God, no. Somebody do something. Talk to him. Oh, Pastor, anybody, save him. Because this needs to be saved. Oh Lord, no, baby.
I'm going to jail.
I ain't going to jail. You just want me to go to jail. We just want you to get it over with and exit the story. That's what we want. Because if it's not you there, I don't need Bridget having a standoff with that man in the hallway telling her that she deserves better. When your energy doesn't give us your prize either, sir. Don't tell me what I need, because I need this. I need to vie for this. I need to make sure them fighting for him to, be talked down off that ledge. Sure. That whole, I ain't never had nothing. Don't nobody believe in me. Oh Lord, it's just so. He act like he's been disenfranchised in some way.
Girl.
Like, please, Tyler, who you talking to?
Last episode, he was a streamer. I said, "Oh, he done lost all his joy in an episode. He ready to end it all in an episode, Tyra.
Been laid up in that lady's house for how long? From the story, a very long time. Having your way, not keeping a job, eating up her food, playing your video game, and whatever. You gonna send me back to my mama house? Like, I ain't got nothing. I don't got nowhere to go. So this is the other option. But save him though, because you need to save this. You see what happened? What you can drive a Dusty to do when you don't consider them? Please don't do this. Ladies, do better. Because she needs to build that man up. She letting go of a good thing. Build him up, Bridget. Don't dump him, or he could end up on a bridge about to take his life. Girl, please. And then they leave it up in the air. We just hear the gunshot. Oh, no.
After Devon's Franklin, I was in foster care too. I know what it's
Girl,
like.
I forgot about that. Oh.
You can say it's fine. I'm not saying in no shelter. You can come, man. We got you.
Get on my face. Actually, I rebuke it. I rebuke it, Ashley. No. Get that. I forgot he said that. You, what you telling me, Pastor? I saw your house. I know where you live, what you have. But you don't know half the story, man. Young man, brother to brother. My crops didn't always come in. Big Mama, your arm. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Tell it to somebody who cares, Tyler. Please. Please stop trying to spread this on the black woman's bread, because you need to cultivate men like this, because you never know. One push could be a push too far. Give it to somebody else. Don't put that on my back. Please.
Don't put it on mine either. Y'all, that
It's
was the
made me
episode.
mad.
That's all I got for it. I ain't got nothing
It's
else
made
for
me
it.
mad. It's made me mad. It's made me mad. It made me mad. I don't. I'm like, what are you thinking when you make these things and you write them down and you have these people act this mess out in these scenes and I feel like he feels like he's writing and he's cooking and it's like he takes his own personal. This is right over there with don't have any ambition for your man. You know, you take what you can get. If he can pay that light bill, sis,
Take that light
accept
bill.
that man. You accept him. You build that black man up. So many of you ladies have lost the arc and the value. That's why I owed it. Tyler, keep that ish in your notes. Keep it in your group chats. We don't need it projected in your shows because you're wrong, honey. And nobody, maybe some, maybe your little community, but nobody logically is thinking this way. You can't have this man treat Bridget like that. You can't have that man, good pastor, treat her like that, but it's all okay because we're going to come back and put band-aids on it because of trauma. We're going to have these people trauma bond. Rebuke it. Throw water on it.
Oh Lord, at this point we're just watching to watch. We can give all of the critiques that we want, but at the end of the day, Tyler is going to Tyler every single time. But y'all, that was the episode. Tyra, anything else you want to talk about to the people for this episode or anything else you got coming up?
Stop it. At the very least, Tyler, if you hear yourself in the editing process, take it out. We shouldn't hear you saying action in the background. Okay, walk into the scene. Action. What? Do you not care? Just don't care. You don't care. Are the studios that small that you can have somebody edit that out? Do that. This is, I didn't think that this would trigger me so much. It did. It just pissed me off because I know what audience he's trying to cater to make these things okay. Please don't even think it's okay. I don't care what Tyler Perry said. Other than that, join us in a little bit for Fine Man Live, y'all. That's where y'all come. It is viewers' choice. It is a very good time if you have never been there to experience it, and we'd love to have you. This show is for the birds, literally the birds, not the birds outside, but birds flocking them hoes that flock. This is for the birds. Because no, I'm a young black man and I ain't never had, oh God,
Nobody
my
loved me.
struggle.
Nobody
Ain't
loved
nobody ever loved me. Ain't nobody ever.
after she done took care of you for 2 years. Please, 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 please,
I
please.
ain't never had
This
nothing.
doesn't have 10 episodes or 22. It's going to have, I think, 16 episodes, and they're splitting it in two. So I think we have two more episodes, and then they'll probably come back in the fall for the other 8 episodes. But y'all, that's all I got for it. Have the most amazing night. Join us in just over an hour for Fine Men Live. You want to have a good time in Kiki. Y'all know it goes behind paywall because it's rated R. We will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for coming through.
I be doing shit I really shouldn't do for real.